Innovative.
It's your man Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
And I'm Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Woolsey. And welcome to the culture of Comptonmania. That feels good, Cam.
Yeah, it does.
It feels real good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest like we tend to usually do, Cam.
What's good?
We got an interesting feller here. I mean, this feller here, he's not only a semi-pro wrestler, he's also a, did I say semi-pro wrestler?
You kind of combined them, didn't you?
Man, look, he's semi-pro football. He's a wrestler. He's an activist. He's a Renaissance dude. There's so many different things you do. And I'm excited to have you on this show for sure.
Appreciate you. Thank you guys for having me.
Man, like
Tell them who you are.
Tell them who are. Hey, so my name is Dave, but depending on who you are, you know me by a few different names because I also go by Charles Thomas Edwards, CTE. Also go by Attila the Killer. And if you done met me on the gridiron, you know me by that nigga. So, you know.
That's kind of intimidating. Yeah, and it was intimidating. Look, Attila the Killer.
Hey, I do have.
Where
a
does the aggression come from? Oh my God! No, man, it's all love, man. I'm really excited to do this because I like our first encounter was really interesting too. Like just like your whole story and everything that you're going through, which I think this is going to be dope because you're going to get the full story of how shit really happens.
Uncensored, everything.
Man, this is crazy. So let's start off with this, man. Davey, talk to us. I know you connected to a couple of nonprofit organizations too.
Yes, sir. First of all, first and foremost, shout out to Stop the Violence, Increase the Peace. That's the main organization I'm involved with. We're doing community activism, community outreach. We are in the trenches. We're doing everything. One of the main things that we do is we help put on the Taste of Soul. So if you come out to the Taste of Soul, just know the organization that I'm involved with, that I serve my community with, we put that on for you. So you are welcome. And if you haven't been to the Taste of Soul, please come out. You are missing out.
Man, definitely need to go to the Tasters. Cam, you down to go to the Tasters?
I went like years ago. You know, I haven't been recently because I'm always like working or something like that the day of the event. And
I get it. I don't mean to cut you off, Cam. I get it, but y'all gotta carve that time out. I'm gonna let y'all know early so y'all can definitely carve that time out, man. Hey. Even might be able to get y'all a booth or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? You call the Taste of Soul. Dial 1-800-TASTE of Soul and be like, we want Comptonmania, innovative culture at the Taste of Soul.
Absolutely.
And let's make it happen.
Is that really a thing?
I don't even know.
1-800 Taste of Soul. That nigga did a whole ad.
Hey, you got to put the number right here on the screen,
it just
too.
Goes right on the bottom.
1-800-TASTE of Soul. We'll see.
Crazy.
I mean, and that's awesome. I wanted to start off with that because I feel like a lot of times we lead in what people see us do. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, okay, so let's establish that like we into the nonprofit situation.
Absolutely.
So also you a father.
Absolutely. Shout out to those Robbins kids. I love y'all. I will see y'all soon.
Man, that's crazy. And how many?
I got 3.
3 kids. It's crazy because like I talk about our interaction. Well, we can talk about that because I want to go somewhere with the kids.
Go for it.
So I think we posted something. How did it go?
Oh, how did I find out about Comptonmania?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Shout out to Mama Collins. That's my mom.
That's
Stacey
right.
Collins.
That's right.
My mom is out there. She's the one that taught me to be in my community and serve my community. She does everything. I mean, I've witnessed this woman work for the Red Cross. Red Cross. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get tongue tied. Work for the Red Cross. She's also worked for Ability First, working with people with disabilities. Mm-hmm. She's also worked with Pools of Hope, working with more people with disabilities. She's taught a multitude of people how to not only be lifeguards, but also be lifeguards instructors as well. She's very into her church. She goes out to Crenshaw Christian Center. Shout out to CCC, Fred Price Jr., I see you. She also helps out with other churches. Shout out to Gerald, you know, and your ministry as well, brother. So my mother, she saw you guys. I don't remember where she saw y'all.
We worked for the city of Downey. It was Go Skate Day.
Skate, yeah.
Comptonmania was there, and she pulled up, and she showing up. I think it was my first time like meeting her. Mm-hmm. And one thing she says is, "You gotta meet my son. My son, you guys need to go. I'm telling you, my son, hit him up."
Hey, my mom is definitely my biggest supporter. She's #1 fan. So shout out to you, moms. Appreciate you, love you.
And what made it even more interesting, you hear a lot of family people, they'll vouch for whoever.
Right.
But then you hit me. And we had a conversation like, where can I go to get training? Like, I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, hit up Roberto. You know,
absolutely.
Shout out West Covina Wrestling Company.
Shout out to Mr. Acevo. Rob,
Acevedo.
Hey, Rob, I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
Puerto
sorry.
Rico.
Hey. Puerto Rico.
But nah, like it was the fact that he followed through. You followed through.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Sexy Chino too. The
Shout out to
sexiest
Sexy
dancer.
Chino.
You know,
my guy Rudy. Shout out to you, Rudy. That's my dog.
And you went through that process, but you invited me to a semi-program. This was the Inglewood Hawks.
The Inglewood Blackhawks. Shout out to the Inglewood Blackhawks. Shout out to Tony Reed. Shout out to all my guys that be in the trenches with me. You know we trench guys out here. Shout out to John Coker, our GM. That's my guy. So many other people to shout out, but y'all know who you are. Also, shout out to Black and the G's, my boys. That's who I'm with now. I'm with the Giants, not South Beach.
Wait a
Beach
minute.
City Giants.
So wait, you over here switching teams live?
No.
Come on. What is this going on? Is that breaking?
That's not breaking news. It's not breaking news.
What is it? It's called tampering. Ladies and gentlemen, he is tampering.
Definitely not tampering. Nah, so the Blackhawks, because it's semi-pro, so the rules is kind of the rules. So if you know semi-pro rules, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it ain't your NFL. Anything goes. Business is crazy, contracts are crazy, all that stuff. Everything's on a 1-year basis, so you don't know if a team's going to come back year to year. Fortunately, the Blackhawks was able to be around for over 20 years, win about 11 championships. I was able to be there for 3. We wasn't able to reach we got to a natty a couple times, however, lost by 2, lost by 4, heartbreaking losses. They stick with me to this day. But we got there. We was in a place to be, and we were able to facilitate 3 league championships, which I'm very proud of. Shout out to the Blackhawks. Appreciate y'all, all the love, all the time, all the blood, sweat, and tears, all the losses, all the wins. I fuck with every one of y'all.
That's crazy. And, you know, man, I go to the game, Cam, right? I'm excited. You know, I'm about to go see this, you know, see what this dude is really about.
Go ahead,
And so as I'm sitting in the stands, I'm seeing like kids. They everywhere. Everywhere. Before the game, before my man even start, he's there with his kids. He's talking to them. Hey, sit down. You go over here. You do this. You do this. Kids is there seeing their dad have an amazing game. He's destroying stuff out there. And it was just interesting to see this guy, you know, who his mom's come from good stock. You know what I'm saying? She's doing all these different things. She tells me about this guy. He comes in, he goes, he does the training. And then I go see him like play ball, and he's a father. And then what makes it even more crazier, you know, you start following people like on Snapchat and stuff like that. And every time I'm going to the Snapchat, he's at the park with his kids.
Oh, every time.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting that out there because, you know, a lot of those narratives, they don't, you know, you don't really hear that. You always hear like the negative situation, and everybody ain't negative. Sometimes some people be lying.
Right.
On some real stuff. Like
Fact.
we not even finna get deep into the mess.
Awesome.
But you whatever, but I just wanted to lay that foundation to let people know that all the stuff that we're going to talk about, you know, what you've accomplished, right, but just the inner struggle that you deal with every single day, and how hard and all the emotions and all the stuff that you've dealt with, even this year, even with your moms. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know I'm talking a whole lot, but you know.
Hey, I'm here for it, brother. Yeah, every day is a fight, and you have to win that fight, and you have to make a decision when you get up that day. Are you going to win the fight, or are you going to succumb to it? And based on that decision, you get results. So for me, I came out fighting. I ain't never have been given anything, afforded any real good opportunities. Every opportunity that's come across my lap, I've had to seize it and work at it. Nothing's been easy. I'm not used to nothing being easy, and that's just what it is. It's the work. Either you fall in love with the work and the grind, or you succumb to it. And for me, I'm not trying to be regular. You know, I'm not trying to sit here and say like, oh, I'm gonna be the best thing since sliced bread, but I guarantee you I'm gonna bust my ass until I'm something.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. You know what I'm saying? I wanna talk about too, like your relationship with your kids.
Go for it. Shoot.
Like, you know, like I know right now, like it's not in a situation that you would like, but you know you could.
Hey, we're grinding on it. So situation as it is, I share custody with my ex-wife. Our situation went left. Myself personally, I wanted to be an adult about it, have mature discussions and work things out. But you know, if both parties don't cooperate, then things don't go the way they should. So it's just trying to untangle a bunch of things in court and just keep fighting and going forward, because, you know, the courts always look at a strong black man out the corner of their eye like this. Like, they always perceive us as a threat, because I'm not coming in here, like, no matter what, I'm going to always hold myself to a certain standard. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to let anybody get me out of my element. Because, one, I'm not a child. And two, I have too many things I'm working for and too many things I can lose. So I'm going to always stay fast and be in it and understand that everything's a process and a grind. So with my kids, I haven't seen them since July, because their mom, man, she don't want to cooperate with anything. And I couldn't tell you why. I don't know. I'm praying that, you know, something ease up in her heart and make her realize, you know, the error of her ways. But as it stands, you know, she's not communicating with anything. She didn't just cut off all communications. It's funny, we actually go to court on Friday. So, wow. You know, custody might change over, and then we're going to go from there. So, you know, I'll just be happy to be reunited with my kids, because when I had my kids, I made a decision. I don't know about the next man or any other fathers, but for me, once my kids was born, I owe everything to them. They didn't ask to be here, and I created them, so I owe everything to them. So me, I have to put them in the best situation to be whatever they want to be. Their dreams are my responsibilities to make a reality. Because if I can't help my children realize their dreams, then what am I doing as a father?
Damn. Like, Cam, I know you can relate. I mean, not like that. Like, where do we put it, you know? But, like, you feel where my man coming from? Yeah.
I mean, real recognize real, man.
You know, like, it's how you say, it's so important to have that, you know, because a lot of us come from situations where we don't have our fathers, you
Absolutely.
know, where you don't have, you don't even know the situation, you know. I think that's something that's really hard on our community, and even like more than a community, you, because now you in a situation that's like, yo, you know, you doing your pro thing, you doing your wrestling. It's like you're not getting your kids, and it's like, how do you stay level-headed? How do you stay focused? How do you not lose it? How do you not?
Like I said, like fighting for everything that I get ain't new to me. So it's unfortunate that I have to go through this situation, but I got that fight in me. Like in my chest, I don't know about everybody else's chest, but there's a motor in my chest that don't stop.
What kind of motor? What is it built by?
Hey, Ferrari. Okay. Hey, so for me, like, I understand what's at stake, and I can sit here and I can succumb to my feelings, but you can't be dictated by your feelings. Your feelings are there, and you can be real, and you can feel them, and it's okay to not feel okay. But at the end of the day, as a man, you got responsibilities that you have to adhere to. And if you're sitting there succumbing to your feelings and not handling your responsibilities, then the things that you need to happen won't happen. So at the end of the day, I can feel however I feel, but stuff still needs to get done.
Straight up.
So regardless how I feel, I can put that in my back pocket. I can process that later. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being unhealthy. I'm not bottling up, because I definitely express and acknowledge my emotions. However, I'm not succumbing to them. They don't control me.
You know, it's I guess because I know you though, but it's so funny, like, just looking at you, because I'm like, this mean looking motherfucker right here.
Motherfuckers don't think I'm put together.
Like,
hey,
but the emotional intelligence is impeccable. You know what I mean? And you are an example, because even when, like, I met your kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, them able to see you in your element. Imagine a place, right? Imagine, imagine you're a kid. You like 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever, right? And your dad is a football player and a wrestler
at the same damn time.
At the same damn time, whooping work, looking tackles at the same. I mean, right. and on top of that, he's involved in the community. Facts. How proud would you be of your dad? And then when you listen to some kids, you know, because some kids, they don't know, you know, you hear a lot of negative stuff about the dad. It's like, it's always the dad.
Not always.
Not all, of course not. But when you hear it, how often do you hear?
Well, who are you hearing it from? Are you hearing it from the kids? Are you hearing it from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you could be hearing it from the mom. You know,
that's true too.
Moms be saying some stuff. Shout out to moms, though.
I see kids repeat a lot what they moms say. I see that.
Hey, that's that learned behavior. That's why you always got to be careful.
They're gonna repeat a lot of whoever they're around the most, like that type of shit. Like, because there's kids who, all right, they live with their mom, right?
Yeah.
But then their mom still got to go to work. So now they're going to be around a babysitter or whoever keeping them for the time being. So now it's those type of influences, because, you know, moms may work 2 jobs or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They may not even see the kids, you know.
That's true.
You may be just like, all right, I see you sleep. Now I got to get up and go to my next job before you get up and go to school.
Sometimes the grind is that real. So shout out to everybody grinding for their kids, because I understand what you're going through, because, you know, I'm not, this is all present, you know, being a pseudo absentee father because the other party isn't cooperating. However, I'm very much involved in my kids' life, and I very much had that grind where, you know, a lot of times all I got to do was see him sleep, but it's just appreciated that I could afford them the opportunity to sleep comfortably, and I could take solace in that.
Shit, living in California, you know, it's like, you got to live like that,
hey,
you know.
Hey. Governor Newsom, man, what's up with the cost of living, bro?
That's the lifestyle that they pushing out here. Oh, you need like 4-5 income.
I work a regular full-time job. I got a part-time job. I got a few hustles, and I'm just, you know, come on, man.
So then I got a couple hobbies on the side,
man, and hobbies. I just sacrifice sleep at this point, man. You know, it's be like I can do.
What is
do
sleep? What is this thing?
It's when you close your eyes and don't move.
No, I mean, it's wild though. Like you say, like it's a nonstop grind.
Right.
It's a nonstop grind. I keep coughing. It must have been good, but but no,
it's
like
very good.
You got into wrestling. You got into training.
Absolutely.
Like, and you started training with Roberto and them. What was that like?
Working with Chino and Roberto, that was a great experience. So, got with you, DM'd you, like, what's good, you know, because I had never heard of wrestling in Compton. And I was just like, in my city, and I don't know about this? And it's been going on for how long? Nah, let me hit this guy. So I hit you up. What's up, man? Y'all do training? Y'all got a school? He was like, let me hook you up with somebody.
He pulled up at my house, too. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up at the house.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm serious, man. I'm like, all right.
Look, I'm very much one of those people. Like if it's of importance to me, I'll pull up on you, negative and positive. Like I will pull up on you, bro. Absolutely. Like I don't play the like if I'm about it.
Yeah,
I'm
pull them up.
What's that? I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. So yeah, I pull up. He sent me the address. Right to him. That very next week, went up there, talked to Chino. Shout out to Sexy Chino, man. He's very knowledgeable. If anybody, you just getting into wrestling and you need somebody, you're not too sure about these schools, you need something more intimate, Sexy Chino got you. Okay? Get intimate with Sexy Chino.
Ugh. yeah.
So,
nah, that's dope.
Dance Chino Day.
Yeah,
Chino.
For sure.
So yeah, got with him. He showed me all the basics. Like when I say that man is an almanac of wrestling, he knows everything. Wow. Every hold, every transition, everything you can know, all the different styles, lucha, American, Japanese. He knows all of it, bro. He can wrestle every style like that. That man can wrestle any kind of match you need him to wrestle. Like that's just a talented guy. Very giving, because a lot of guys out here don't really want to pass that knowledge along, but that's somebody who's willing to be like, you know what? Let me bring people up.
Wow.
Let me bring people in, and that's really what it got to be, because it really take a village to succeed. It's too many people out here for self, bro.
And that's another person, since we out here giving flowers, Sexy Chino definitely looked out for Comptonmania a couple of times. So absolutely. Shout out to Sexy Chino, 110%.
Man, let me not leave Rob out.
Oh,
Rob very hospitable. That is a man's man. If you need to get some weightlifting gains in, yes. That man has you. If you like working out old school with the real weights, lifting man weights, lifting out like men lift, go to Rob in West Covina. He'll get you right.
And also sending love and respect to Rob and their family.
Absolutely.
My man just lost his father.
Right. Rest in peace.
Shout out to Rob. Prayers for Rob.
Definitely
Acevedo family.
The Acevedo.
Yeah.
Acevedo family. Shout out to the Acevedo family. My condolences. Love y'all. See y'all soon. Appreciate y'all for everything y'all have done for me. Y'all already know we locked in. We family. Love all of them. I'm never gonna stop going to classes over there, because that's just home. That's where I started, and that's where I'm gonna keep going.
Now, you got into this thing, and then about a year later you have your debut match, or what you entered the gauntlet. You made your debut in Comptonmania.
Yeah, made my debut in Comptonmania.
What was that like?
It was exciting. Like for me, I'm one of those guys, like I want to knock it out the park every time I go out there. So, I always have the feeling like, I don't know what that feeling is. It's just in the pit of your stomach, and it's rumbling, and and I'm just like, damn, how's this gonna go? How's this gonna go? And then once my music hits, I'm like, I'm about to fuck shit up, and I just go out there and just let all my training and instincts take over, because you can't worry about what's gonna happen. You can't have that doubt. You gotta just go out there and do what you know, because if you put the hours in, then you gonna know what to do when the time is right. Training is important. Training is important.
Speaking of that, how was it training with the living legend Paul London at the Kayfabe Academy?
Shout out to the Kayfabe Academy. Shout out to Paul London. Shout out to Aaron Glass.
Shout out.
No hard feelings when I take that strap up off you. But anyways, so the Kayfabe Academy, man, that was a real great experience. Paul London, another one of those guys, almanac, bro. Knows everything, every style. Whatever you want to do, he's going to figure it out. He's a wizard. You need to give him his flowers. WWE, put him in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. I don't care what y'all saying, because that man can go. He's been doing it for so many years, and he's at the point where he's at that point where he just wants to give, and he wants to bring that next group up, and he wants to keep that pure professionalism of wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
because it's you have to be a complete package. A lot of these guys, they just get one aspect and they be running with it, and you got to put that work in. You got to work on yourself, because I'm not no complete project. I'm not speaking in no vain way. I'm not better than any guy, but I will tell you this: I'm working, and I'm not gonna stop. I hope you are too, all of y'all.
So you're looking into the souls of everyone that's looking at the show right now. I'm sitting over here.
No, yeah, I'm doing it. It's directed and respected. I don't gotta say none of y'all names. Just know I'm talking to you.
Damn. I mean,
directed and respected.
Yes, in that order. Is there tea here? So
ain't no tea. Hey, look. Just know if you out here wrestling in SoCal, I'm watching you. Let's go. I'm watching all y'all. I'm watching everything y'all do. I'm watching the promos y'all cut. I'm watching the matches y'all have. I'm watching the training you post. I'm watching all y'all.
I want to show a clip.
What you want to show a clip?
I want to show a clip of you and Matt Fuller. You being in that match. Like what was that like at the 4th year anniversary? We had the beer. We had to move venues. You know, we had a cage match. You know, we had Rilla and Tim. We had Heidi and PJ. Brutal. It was
Heidi and PJ like that. That's the match of my night. That's the match of the night, as far as I'm concerned.
You and Matt Fuller opened up the show. What was that like to be the opener? You know, you start off from a phone call or your mom, and then you get into the gauntlet. And then now you're in the match with the knockout kid, Matt Fuller, at the 4th year anniversary at the production house. Paul London calls it the boob church because he says the dome looks like a boob. I be thinking in my head, I'm like, this the titty church. Oh my God.
Because it looked like a titty, bro. It looked like a building titty. Like,
oh my goodness.
So you want to know what that match was like? Hey, I was ready to go. From the time y'all told me about it, I was ready to go, because, like I said, I know the work that I put in. All I need to know is if that guy's ready to go, because he tried to bring it. He gave his best effort. Ref saved his ass, but
let's look at some of your entrance. Let's just look at your entrance. Like when you see yourself on the screen.
Yeah. It's game time. It's time to go. What you mean?
And I see you with the jersey and that, and I know that goes from everything that you came from.
You see that bird?
I see the bird.
Hey, shout out to the Blackhawks. I'm a murder hawk though. That's a special kind of Black Hawk. That means I put people out.
300 sacks in one season. That's insane.
Where y'all getting y'all numbers from?
Hey man, I checked the record books. It says CTE 300 sacks, 4 picks in one game. You put 4 quarterbacks out of commission.
No comment. Those.
Do they fine you for that?
Nah, no. There's no fines. They ain't put together.
That's the knockout kid, Matt Fuller. Let's fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, fast forward to that little guy. I mean, shout out to you, Matt. If you want to get this work again, let me know. Let's not have a ref involved, so they don't save you this time.
It's because the song is copywritten. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all.
Nah, I'm taking a dig at you, Matt. What you want to do about it?
I mean, but
I didn't think so.
It wind up ending the way it ended. But describe to me this vibe to you, like when you're seeing these people there, you're opening up the 4th year anniversary. What's going on in your mind, even beyond this match?
I'm ready to set the tone. I'm ready to show everybody else in the locker room that come out here and get it going. Let's get it going.
Business is about to pick up.
Because I'm all business when I step in there.
David versus Goliath here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Look. Oh, my goodness. God. Oh, my. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, my. He's going straight at
CTE. I'm not wasting no time with him. I'm not playing no games out here. I'm not here to warm up with you, man. It's all smash mouth. I'm in your face. And you're going to have to do something about it.
Matt Fuller's a heavy hitter, man.
Hey, listen. He pack a little wallop. I ain't going to lie. He touched my chin up a little bit, but ain't make me fall.
Oh, he gave you one of those. Oh, another one. Swing and a miss. Oh, he kicked your beard off.
I think his beard is
It looks pretty intact right now. He ruffled a little feathers, but
something on it. He's gonna kick his teeth right down his throat.
When you
take my time.
This being like the debut match, were there any nerves?
But he's a heavy hitter.
Listen, I care, so I'm gonna always have nerves before the match. Because I care about taking care of myself. I care about taking care of my opponent. I care about these people thoroughly getting off their seats and being entertained by what we giving them.
And Cam, we can fast forward towards the end.
That punt looked pretty good, man.
It did. It looks really good.
I just noticed
That's the gut
I want
punt.
to point out.
Okay, go ahead. Oh no.
Wait, where is it?
Is it a? Are we talking about the church here?
It's a blooper.
Okay.
Look at the dudes right here.
Oh, look! You know what? Put the look. Y'all be over there getting free shows. Come pay for the shows. We need that money. Y'all better quit
They
playing.
jumped up
man.
on that storage
Bring
container.
your ass inside, man. Y'all ain't gotta be. They be doing that, man. They be on the roofs watching.
Y'all come holler at your boys, man. Come on.
We be trying to be outside and be in the neighborhood. Y'all gotta stop taking advantage, man. Fuck with us the way we fuck with y'all,
Exactly, man. Come on.
If we fucking with y'all the long way, the strong way, reciprocate.
Woozy.
Okay. Now, what was you saying?
Yeah, like I wanted, because we got a little time, but like at the end of the match,
okay,
I heard people chanting CTE, CTE, CTE. What does that feel like to hear people chanting for you?
Honestly, it's a drug that I'm thoroughly addicted to. So it's empowering because these people give a shit. You feel me? It matters when people care. So though people caring, I care even harder. Because I care because I love doing this. Like my heart, soul is fully invested in this. But seeing those people that invest in being entertained and they come and they fully appreciate this.
Brought to you by
Go ahead.
Always Coca-Cola.
Y'all gonna have to cut that. They gonna sue. Look, I love when the fans are cheering me and or booing me. If I got you up reacting, emoting, you give a fuck. That's what I want. I want you to give a fuck because I give a fuck. So I love it. I love them cheering. I love but I love it more when y'all booing too. I love it. I love pissing y'all off. But if y'all love the way I whoop ass, then keep watching me whoop ass because I'm gonna keep whooping ass. This shit ain't stopping no time soon.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with this then. Top 5 wrestlers of all times. Go.
Jesus. Perk Angle 5 times. Okay, the TNA version. Nah. Let's be serious. Top 5. Mine are they're going to all be black. I don't care.
Okay.
First, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Bing. Number 1.
Listen. I don't even have to explain why.
Okay.
That's just my personal wrestling goat because, and they can say this about this person, that about that person, but to this day, I will still hear somebody call somebody a Rudy Poo candy ass.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dwayne Johnson. Please, send me some of your Project Rock stuff. I need it, nigga. Help a nigga out. But Dwayne Johnson, we're gonna keep going.
Number 2.
I'm gonna definitely go Mark Henry.
Mark Henry. 15 years.
Hey, listen.
Hall of Pain, baby.
Because Mark Henry,
liked his theme music when he was sexual.
The
Titantron there, the candy bar up there, the nigga face in the middle.
Yeah.
Look, he made chicken salad out of chicken shit, man. But Hall of Pain was my favorite, man. You got to let that man actually be him, man. Because I watched the strongman competitions. I used to watch them by accident because I had satellite. I had all them channels, right? Because niggas was working early, so I had all those channels. So I used to watch him actually do the strongman competitions. And when I saw him on wrestling, it made me even more of a fan because I know what I know about it, and you know, it don't take anything away from it for me. Kayfabe will still remain intact as far as but those guys that got legit shit, like that do legit things and are legit feat accomplishers outside of it, those are the ones that I really respect the most because they really got some athletic prowess to them.
Who's number 3?
Number 3. I'm going to go Ron Simmons.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, Ron Simmons. First of all, damn was just, he didn't even wrestle no more, but had everybody
black man to hold that WCW.
That's right.
Exactly.
He had the Jerry curl when he beat Big Van Vader.
Exactly. Fresh from like that's he wasn't too far removed from FSU back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Super badass.
Oh man, I've heard stories about Ron Simmons.
Oh yeah.
Huge fan. I want to meet all these guys one day, man.
Number 4.
I'm going through my catalog of black wrestlers. Booker T.
Booker 5 times, sucker.
Man. Look, King Booker.
He held the title more times than that, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Booker?
Yeah.
He held it like
6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
I think it was like 9.
He accomplished
that world heavyweight that belt.
Because he got it a couple of times in WWE too, right?
Yes, he did. Like 2 times.
I was so mad that Triple H, the racist shit, that shit pissed me off.
Look, that's one of the reasons why I kind of like, because I was always indifferent about Triple H because, you know, the DX sucker thing was a whole movement, right?
That was hard. Everybody was doing that.
But once he turned heel, it was like,
fuck him.
He joined the corporation and turned on them niggas. Man. They was never the same. They tried getting back together. It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same, man. Because when he destroyed them, when he left, I was just like, I'm not looking at them the same. They was falling off. They was catching L's, getting buried. We going 5.
Who's the last one? Who makes the list? And these are all blacks.
What?
My 5. This is hard because I'm gonna put somebody in there more. You know what? Because I personally see the trajectory of what he's gonna be. So he in there already, honorary, just like before Kendrick Lamar even dropped all these albums, they crowned him king of the West Coast. Swerve Strickland.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, Swerve when I drive. Yeah, Swerve, man. Like,
all right.
just incredible athlete, and he could talk. Man.
Swerve was 5. Booker T was 4. 3 was Ron Simmons. 2 was Mark Henry, and 1 was The Rock. These are Davey / CTE's top 5 wrestlers of all times. And CTE, where can the people find you, follow you? Put all that information in.
Got you. You can follow me on YouTube, CTE/ADK. You can also follow me on Instagram, Charles_Thomas_Edwards. You can follow me on Twitter. What is my Twitter handle? Being unprofessional right now.
It's called X now.
It's called X. That's why it's so much damn porn on here, bro. Y'all just why y'all put some why follow me on Twitter, Champ Daddy Ray. Okay.
Alrighty. And this your boy Deshaun Showtime Watkins. Follow Comptonmania everywhere and Comptonmania.com.
And I'm Cool Ass Cam. Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture. And one more thing. We have an Instagram for the culture of Comptonmania. So y'all make sure y'all follow that.
Yeah.
The culture of Comptonmania.
Yes, sir.
On Instagram.
It's coming everywhere. Ugh.
And we out of here.